Hey friends, welcome to my channel. Subscribe my channel for learning technical things.
What is DDoS attack? DDoS is short for distributed denial of service. DDoS is a type of DOS attack where multiple compromised systems, which are often infected with a Trojan, are used to target a single system, causing a denial of service (DOS) attack. Victims of a DDoS attack consist of both the end-targeted system and all systems maliciously used and controlled by the hacker in the distributed attack. How DDoS attacks work? In a DDoS attack, the incoming traffic flooding the victim originates from many different sources, potentially hundreds of thousands or more. This effectively makes it impossible to stop the attack simply by blocking a single IP address. Plus, it is very difficult to distinguish legitimate user traffic from attack traffic when spread across so many points of origin. Types of DDoS attacks. There are many types of DDoS attacks. Common attacks include the following: traffic attacks. Traffic flooding attacks send a huge volume of TCP, UDP and ICMP packets to the target. Legitimate requests get lost, and these attacks may be accompanied by malware exploitation. Bandwidth attacks. This DDoS attack overloads the target with massive amounts of junk data. This results in a loss of network bandwidth and equipment resources, and can lead to a complete denial of service. Application attacks. Application layer data messages can deplete resources in the application layer, leaving the target system services unavailable. Internet of Things and DDoS attacks. While the things comprising the Internet of Things, IoT, may be useful to legitimate users, in some cases, they are even more helpful to DDoS attackers. The devices connected to IoT include any appliance into which some computing and networking capacity has been built, and, all too often, these devices are not designed with security in mind. Devices connected to the IoT expose large attack surfaces, and display minimal attention to security best practices. For example, devices are often shipped with hard-coded authentication credentials for system administration, making it simple for attackers to log into the devices. In some cases, the authentication credentials cannot be changed. Devices also often ship without the capability to upgrade or patch device software, further exposing them to attacks that leverage well-known vulnerabilities. Internet of Things botnets are increasingly being used to wage massive DDoS attacks. In 2016, the Mirai botnet was used to attack the domain name service provider DIN, based in Manchester, NH. Attack volumes were measured at over 600 Gbps. Another late 2016 attack unleashed on OVH, the French hosting firm, peaked at more than 1 Tbps. DDoS defense and prevention. DDoS attacks can create significant business risks with lasting effects. Therefore, it is important for IT security administrators and managers, as well as their business executives, to understand the threats, vulnerabilities and risks associated with DDoS attacks. Being on the receiving end of a DDoS attack is practically impossible to prevent. However, the business impact of these attacks can be minimized through some core information security practices, including performing ongoing security assessments to look for and resolve denial of service related vulnerabilities.